Yes, yes, yes. We're back again for another so-called Title Tuesday. And probably more, blunders and such. Been watching some low-quality football and some very high-quality dart. So that's cool. I'm eating some low-quality snacks. Get my blood sugar up a little bit. This guy I've never heard of. He's got a nice rating. 25. Transposing to a Slav, which is fine. E5 is okay. This is also good, but it's considered that not having played Queen C2 is like a minor achievement. I don't know if I can use it for any good. Queen E7, I'll probably go CD. Even here I go CD. CD is not B5. Okay. And now I get the bishop pair. Like bishop B8, bishop A3, rook E8, so I can go knight D6. Wait a sec, maybe not. Yes, knight B4 and yeah, knight E4 at the end. Probably isn't too impressive. Okay. Maybe I'll take first. This is kind of dull. Mic is too loud? Really? Well, now I spoke a little louder on purpose. Oh, you're kidding. That's not fair. Threatening rook. C1 now. I mean, not really threatening. I mean, if Asios is trolling, then, yeah. Thoughts on Mitrovic yellow card? Predictable? Oh, yeah, Asios is trolling as well. I'm going to assume that everything is good. Bishop A6, speaking of good, Bishop A6 is a good move. And this is incredibly dull. We're really gonna have to grind this. So now I'm predicting rook C8, takes, knight D6. Or maybe bishop D6 there. Where is that? Bishop D6, bishop A6 maybe. Yeah, it doesn't really work. So let's just finally take the bishop pair. Yeah, this is not a music stream. I have some advantage. Now I go hide the bishop. And by the way, for all of the people who are saying I need a haircut or making statements and sort of in that direction, Like, you don't think that I know that my hair is a little bit longer than usual? You don't think I'm aware? No, I think he just almost blundered here. Because I got bishop g3. Maybe knight takes, actually. I have good hair days and bad hair days, but I don't think that the length is the problem. Oh, Smith is running away with this. Wow. Yes. I'm not listening. Obviously, I'm not listening. Magnus, how are you able to keep it so real, yo? Nah. You don't have to suck up. That's fine. Knight d7 or king f7, there's knight f4, winning a pawn. You're a great human being. Oh, thank you. I'm completely winning. 2 pawns up. No worries. I feel like my energy is a little bit low, so I'm predicting that my play will be even a little bit worse than it was the first Title Tuesday. And, well, he may of course resign, but he's choosing not to. Soon before pawns up. Completely winning as a human being. Thank you, that's so wholesome. Worse than earlier is hard to achieve. I'm not so sure. I mean, the score was horrible, but the play in itself wasn't too bad. It was creative and generally, I mean, apart from that brain slip, like, imagine I'd won that game. Yeah, things could have gone a little bit differently. So it wasn't horrible, but score, of course, was pretty bad. Okay, so relatively, drama-free win in the first round. Well, I mean, the only sort of notable moment was this f3 and bishop g3, which is just to show that there's always, well, not always, but there are often tactics even in very sort of dull-looking positions where it looks like there are only positional factors that are relevant. Could you play 1e4, knight c6? Yeah, I've done that a lot of times. It's not a bad opening. Thoughts on Formula 1? You know what? I never tire of taking bait, so that's it's not a problem. Opinion on Dortmund, the city, the football club. What do you mean? Yeah, as I said, Mitrovic yellow card is completely predictable. That's fine. You win some, you lose some. Now it's an ASMR stream. Will I play Arena Kings? No. Find it pretty stressful. Or, I mean, I've never tried, but it looks really stressful. So, it's not for me. Thoughts on return and questions. Good one, Yukimeister. Yukimeister is, as I mentioned recently in an interview, like, he's the guy who inspired the hair. So, if you want to blame somebody except me, then blame him. Thoughts on Mitrovic, why didn't you wait to triple captain Holland? Because I'm a casual. I'm a filthy casual. That's why. Yeah, finally confirmed. How did I celebrate the New Year? Well, in style, I should say. It was a good party. Sagar interview was really nice, yeah. He's a very good interviewer. I like talking to that guy. He just has the enthusiasm for chess that is really contagious. Okay. Crushing kings. See if he will crush my kings. From Spain, who's this? Who cares? What should I do here? Knight c6. Don't really play this line. What do people play here? Knight f6. This guy some kind of tryhard. Why did I go h6 when I'm going to go bishop e4 anyway? It's a bit dumb. Oh, well, I was preventing bishop g5. Got decent control over the center. I'm joining OTK. It's probably some kind of troll. What is OTK? Yeah, exactly. I'm a free speech absolutist. Oh, okay. I actually know fewer memes than Hikaru does. I'm just not streaming as often, so you know, my lack of knowledge doesn't show. This is a little bit like I feel like I've run out of useful moves here. Better quality? What's wrong with my quality? You can see me, you can see the board. What's the problem? Should be fine, no? Now I'm just trying to reroute the knight and go c6. Like a normal London player, as I am. Is it hard for anybody else? No. Check your hearing or stop trolling. One of those. Queen d2? Okay, it's fine. At least he's spending a lot of time. And he's not crushing any kings at the moment. This is a bit weird, going c5 now after I've gotten a square for the bishop on c7. You should have done it the move before. I don't have to trade quite yet. f3, but that's a double-edged sword. So what if I take f4, knight d7, f4, b6, takes, rook c6, knight c5? Looks good. Alireza, yeah, he's not playing today. I think he got scared that a lot of the usual guys are back, you know. He only wanted to play, he didn't want to play the World Blitz. Then he didn't want to play now that people who usually do well are back. So he's doing a good job of just dodging everybody everywhere. Maybe knight c5, there's bishop d4. Which was missed by yours truly. I'm just kidding. Always been a fan of Alireza. Okay, let's just trade instead. I have decent positional compensation. But it will not be easy to win. Rook c1, okay. Yeah, let's take queen b8. And then, I mean, as soon as I can land the knight here, I have very good prospects. And my pawn structure is extremely sound. So I should have good compensation. Bishop d4 now, there's knight b3. Do I ever play games? Depends on what you mean. In some parts of my life, I definitely play games. Even though I know I shouldn't. Okay, let's go AB. Bishop e3. Queen b4. Queen e1. Take e2. Now much better. Should win now. Any tactics connected with queen h5 at some point? Don't really see it. I'm just gonna play solidly. Oh, this is dumb. Like, this is a one-move threat. What am I doing? I'm still winning, but this is unprofessional. This is still completely winning, of course. Now I got a lot of moves. Rook c2 seems the most obvious, threatening knight f2. This probably just defends against everything, huh? Let's make a waiting move then. Queen e1. Queen b1. Looks like it should lose, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, rook d2, threatening rook d1, bishop f1, queen f3, and that's the game. Knight f2 mate. A smothered mate. Not the most classic smothered mate, but still a smothered mate. Okay, yeah, that was a poor game, but that's fine. As long as you can, you know, finish off with a somewhat memey mate, then, you know, I'm a happy camper. I missed a fork. Yeah, I don't doubt it for a second. But if you're talking about knight d2, then that wasn't a fork. Should we move before? Knight. Oh, yeah, here knight g3 was made. Nice. But okay. Rook d1 was my plan, and it was completely winning. So I don't consider that a massive miss. Yeah, it's a great field. Like, compared to the first one, which was extremely strong, then we also have MVL used to be the fucking World Blitz champion, as he says, and we got Karana as well. Missed mate in one, yeah. Missed a bunch of those. I told you I was tired. Oh, Van Gerven is coming back. No. Neil is playing. He doesn't usually play this, does he? Drunk Magnus world number 2. Depends on the format. Some formats, Drunk Magnus may be world number 1. Okay, I'm gonna go 1h4. So 1a4 was a bit of a disaster the last time I played it. I actually like h4 better, you know? Like in king's pawn positions, like that space is useful, and even here in these positions it can be a bit useful as well. And now, let's say go c5, I'm gonna go c4, I think c4 or knight f3 here as well. And in these positions, like when you get a possible isolated pawn in the center, then this is a nice attacking piece. Well, now that he goes for this, of course, it's not that useful. Should I go cd? Knight d5? But now we get kind of a funny Queen's Indian, where I played h4 instead of a3. I'm not sure that's actually a lot worse. Should I take on d5? I'll just go e4. You'll probably go knight b4. But I'm not sure if that is great. Then bishop c4. But now my pawn on h4 is lovely. Like in all these positions, both to push the pawn and also to get this hook for the knight on g5, it's super useful. Like, now I look like a genius. Like, pawn on h4 just connects with everything. Dude! Have you ever heard of the Greek gift? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is weak. This is really weak. I mean, this has been known for so long that you cannot ignore this threat. This is weak sauce, yeah, indeed. King h8, but that's generally equivalent to resignation. Having said that, I may still lose this game, so I gotta take a little bit of care. Let's just go back. Keep it simple. If I'd gone knight g5, g6, I'm sure there's a mate, but the bishop is a little bit in the way. Okay, now queen e8, knight e6. It's not too pretty. cd, knight f8. He's fighting well. Like, my opponent is clearly quite talented. There's no doubt about that. I think he's just giving me too much of a head start here. Wait a sec though. cd, is there TD is there bishop a6? There could be bishop a6 there. So probably be a little bit careful. Can actually castle. It's not the move I would want to play though. I should go 96 actually. Can't be too bad. Unless bishop ace. Bishop a6, queen d4. Should be fine. Also I bishop f5. Oh. This I did not see. Okay, now it's officially... This is officially just a mess. Oh boy. May have to eat my words here. That was pretty unnecessary. Knight g7 a move? Knight g7. Queen moves. I'm not sure what it does. Bishop f4, bishop f6. Well, I got bishop f5 at the very least. He's got knight f3 followed by queen h5, which is super scary. I am now very worried. Not drunk, just playing poorly. Don't confuse the two. Yeah, no moves. B8. Oh yeah, knight g7, queen f7. There was queen h5. It still wasn't clear. Well. Bishop d6. Ugh. What a nasty move. You are not a nice man. I'm just trying to survive move by move. Okay, rook d1. And this? Okay, I gotta take. That doesn't help, you could just take it. Oh, knight h4. That is a blunder for sure. Knight h4 was horrible, he could have taken on d4. Then I was just losing. Okay, I mean, this is just utter confusion. Complete and utter mess. I don't know why I'm forcing him to take that one, but that's how it goes. d5. Queen e4. Generally should win now. Okay, now I'm a piece up. Ha! What a game. What a game! I mean, not only was it bad, but it was also so weird. That was way too complicated. Kudos to my opponent though, like, he just gifted me a Greek gift in the opening and proceeded to just trick the hell out of me afterwards. Well done, well done. Really, really good. But I gotta say, this doesn't bode well for the rest of the tournament. Like, I can't continue to play like this. Then I have zero chance. Blunderfest win, indeed. Yeah, but it was just so complicated. And my brain was, not up for it. Okay, I'll be right back. No, the round hasn't started yet. Okay. Sweatpants, yeah. Rocking the sweatpants these days. Do I take on students? No. I don't have the patience to teach. I just play. Oh, look at this. The old penguin. Well, we got Aryan as well. He's also a strong player, of course. But, yeah. I think basically all my opponents from now on will be pretty tough, so it's not going to be easy. Bet Aryan, no. Please, behave. Yeah, a bunch of strong players and Aryan as well. It wasn't meant that way. I realized it as soon as I said it. Poor guy. He gets enough shit to begin with. Asios, can you make a command like Tari, and then it says like also a strong player, or something like that? What I'll do here, D5. I feel like this is not a guy who plays theory. Knight f3, bishop f5, and thus I avoid theory. Why do I avoid theory here? This line with bishop f5 is not even any good. Yeah, what's theory? Or is this theory, as they say? We could say handsome player instead. Don't need to suck up to Aryan. He is a good looking dude though. Who's better, Tara or Hammer? I guess Hammer's had, a higher peak, but Aryan is probably a slightly better player now. And he just goes for the London setup, which is understandable. Go 97, I don't even know why, but it's so dull though. At least, actually I think even knight d2 is okay here, taking on double set of double pawns. This is so boring. Completely uninspiring actually. Well, I guess that's London for you. C5, trying to claim slightly better structure, but it's not real. But it's a good version in the sense that I've traded both bishops. Oops. That was not intentional. This is good for black. Yeah, I mean, in terms of maintaining equality, it's fine, but in terms of getting anything more, no, not really. But okay, I have a slightly better pawn structure on the queen side now. It's really hard to do anything if he just stands put. Put the knight on f5 now. Trying to provoke a reaction. Queen d3, it's a good move. Trying to provoke him just to do something. I mean, I hope that he goes to g4, and then I can go back and I can claim that I've provoked the weakening. Like, at some point he does run out of useful moves here. I don't think g4 is a bad move at all, by the way. I think it's decent, but... Is rook c8? Is there any point to that? Probably not. Let's go knight e4. Trying to get to c4 square. For my knigget. Okay, I take... I do get the square. But I'm not sure... I'm not actually sure that giving up or creating a weakness with f6 is worth it. So I'm just making a waiting move for now. f5. Yeah, I guess that's a good move. ef, then dc. Maybe I just waited a tad too long here. Okay, wait a second. So we got a line like ef, dc, rook c5, knight d7, knight c4. Okay, it's too speculative. Like, it works in some lines, but then it doesn't work in others. Okay. I think I just have to settle for a pretty equal position here. Knight c4, dc. This is fine for me, but not anything more. I'm a little bit up in time, so it's one redeeming factor. And my king could potentially be a little bit safer than his. Could also not. I'm not sure about queen d6. I mean, obviously I'm not going to blunder queen f8. And if I don't do that, I'm not sure it does much. Okay. Rook e7? I don't understand this. This seems like misguided activity to me. It just doesn't seem real. Okay, take it and bring the queen. Don't think you can really claim that he has an attack here. It's a good move. It's a really good move. Not sure I have time for that one. Okay, I gotta move. Rook d8, try to create some threats, but I'm losing the thread just a little bit here. Okay, rook d2. Gotta avoid the trade of queens. Okay, check. g6. He lost some time. I mean, this is just the way it goes, you know? Every game is a mess, and it's never easy. But I'm in the lead! Yay! But the other games are going, so I'm not going to be in the lead for long. I missed f5? No. But he always has check, no? I mean, I'm sure there was something, but I don't care. It would be nice if I could just play one sort of convincing game. but is c3 and move 23? c4 and move 23? What's that? Oh, nice! Oh, this is really pretty, actually. This knight is trapped. Amazing. Really amazing. So, GM Dimitri beat Hikaru, so he's in the clear lead, and I'm probably playing him next. Which means that, despite my poor play, I could, you know, gain the lead by winning the next game, which is something that which is not bad. How drunk would I need to be to play like an IM? I'd probably be at a stage where I can barely see the board. Then, you know, wouldn't be easy. I've been there before. I lost a bullet match to Eric once where I just couldn't see the board. I just had no chance whatsoever. I mean, not that I need to play like an IM to lose to him, because he's a very strong player, but still, I mean, that was IM level at best. I'm black again? Nah. How dull. Okay, so let's try and beat this fella. And let's hit him with a rat. I feel like that's appropriate for this occasion. And he's thinking, which means that, you know, he's one of those who hasn't prepared perfectly for this opening. F4 is one of the better moves. I think he actually knows his stuff. Yeah, he knows his stuff. Then I'm in a lot of trouble. Now d5. What's the line here? Knight f4, there's rook d1. So I have to go knight d4, queen f2, c5, castles. Mind your own rats. What about, okay, so bishop f4, still there's rook d1. Because I have to go knight d4, I think. I think he can also take. As far as I can remember, this is not so clear. Problem is also I'm basing this on what I remember from my prep against Mickey Adams and during the Olympiad in 2010. Like, I'm trying to recall from then, basically, so it's not a good start. Knight e2 looks good here. Oh, there we go, Tari. Exclamation mark Tari is up. I didn't see it before. Bishop g4 maybe? There's knight d4 though. It's not looking too pretty. Can I go knight g7? Try and fight that way? I'll do that. I feel like it's not completely in the spirit of the system, but I'm trying just to get a position that's sort of half playable here. At bishop d4, I'm trying to go knight f5. And then, you know, bishop e6, castles and so on. Oh, of course, now there's no castles on the cards, but that's fine. Can I go a6 now? Bishop b6, queen b4, you know, may not lose. At least on the spot. Bishop c4. Probably still lost here. He took it very quickly. So, I mean, this is good, but I'm not sure that was the best. That was a good move. I was hoping he would allow queen e3. Okay, let me try this. But this is ugly. This is Uggs to the ugly. UGLY. No alibi. H3 is a little slow, no? I'm not sure I can exploit it. Okay, let's go here. Takes, rook h4, queen g5. Okay, I have to go knight h6 then. Oh, queen g5 I can take with c4. Never mind. Now I got knight h6. As long as I don't lose on the next two moves, I'm sort of in the game here. But I do lose on the next two moves because of this move. Maybe I had to go like bishop e6 or something. I mean, it was bad regardless, but it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't necessary to lose on the spot. Okay, I'm gonna try this, but this is so hopelessly lost now. This may confuse him just a tad. Oh, nice move. Okay. Good game, buddy. That was just too risky. Did I have any chances? If I go bishop e6 immediately, g4, no good here. Could go h4, the problem is e6 is always very strong, amongst other things. I was really hoping for rook h4 to be a nice resource, but as long as I kind of follow it up with knight h6, then it's pretty bad. Yeah, I probably just had no chance. Yeah, the opening, like, if he knows what he's doing, then it's just a little bit too bad. I think, like, what you kind of have to do is go... It's not the point of the opening, but you probably just have to go, like, d5 and then root out the knight and play in the style of the Gurgenitsa system. But it's pretty sad. So we will get an all-German clash next, I think, of Kollars versus Keimer. I basically just gotta win out and then see how far it will take me. Could still get a decent result. Like if I get 9 or 9.5, then that's a good score. Anything else would be, a tad on the low side. I'm pretty far behind, but I think it's unlikely that Kollars will continue to win all his games. But obviously it's his tournament to lose now. But all of those guys, and like Vincent is the strongest player among those three on the top, but none of them are like generally of the very, very strongest blitzers. How's my FPL going? Pretty shitty, but who cares? Yeah, the Tari command is becoming very popular. It's a shame now that I probably can't play the rat anymore. Are there any games still running? No, these are my games. So this game is still running. It's fine though. Should play the mitten spot. I mean, somebody mentioned that in the last tournament as well. I don't know what it is. We got Garakamsky, the original FFL. I was actually watching that stream live, just randomly. It gave me a lot of joy. Okay, here I'll go G3 instead of E3, which I did the last time. Can I go Knight H4 immediately now? I guess not. Probably shouldn't ignore it. Gada is, of course, a connoisseur of Londons, so he shouldn't be unhappy with playing these structures. As this is basically a London reversed. DE. Should I go knight E? Nah, I'll just go DE. His bishop on C5 is potentially strong. I think I might try and reroute the knight here. I'm hoping that this bishop is going to be eventually out of play and that I have a slight positional edge. It does feel like I'm a little bit better. No, either he has to go bishop d4, which gives me a potential strong majority on the king side, or he has to give up the bishop pair, probably. I think my next move is probably knight c4, not even taking the bishop. c5 is a bit... It is a bit weak, and this bishop on h7 could end up really being out of play. Okay, so I think I'll take this. Now we go a4, just stabilizing the structure and gaining the square on c4 for the knight so that it can't be kicked away. And allowing this, but I'm not sure it does a whole lot. Knight b4 probably now. Knight c3. Knight c3 I don't like. I think the knight on c3 has mostly sort of cosmetic strength. Don't think it actually does anything. Should I go to g4? No, I'll just go to f1. This is actually not clear at all. But I'm liking the play against this bishop. Okay, let's go knight c4. You obviously can't take on e4 because of f3. Now this. Yeah, let's go f3. Just build up slowly. Queen f2. Attacking d4. Bishop f1. I don't like this rook though. It's a little bit out of play, dominated by the knight. But apart from that, it feels like my position is a bit better. Mostly because of this bishop on h7, which really doesn't do much. f6, yeah, he's preparing to bring the bishop back into play. Goddess, of course, is a very strong positional player, so he's aware of these considerations. Okay, so I've changed plans. Now I'm going to play for tricks instead. g5, knight d5, and so on. Now I'm thinking I'm playing against a very strong positional player who may miss tactics, so I'm going to try and do some nasty things. King h8, yeah, I think that's a good move. Okay, let's go h4. Hinting at h5. And now he's tempted to do this. I don't know if this is a good move, it's just with the time as it is, it feels like the right moment to go for it. So I'll take. g4 is a positional threat. So let's go bishop. Okay, yeah, let's take first probably. There goes fg. Okay, but now I got this. That's actually still not a big deal. Just a bit disappointing. Okay, let's go rook d1. Centralize some pieces. 93. This is not a high quality game. This is pretty poor. But, you know, that's how it goes. Okay, I think I should take, yeah. Just weaken his king a little bit. Okay, bishop e2. Rook d2 though. Yeah, I'm not feeling this at all. Not feeling it. But I think I'll win still. Check. Takes. Oh, bishop f3 would be pretty embarrassing. Okay, let's go bishop f5. Okay, he lost on time. Okay, yeah, that was a bad game. Not so much tactically, just a lot of positional blunders, and it wasn't very good. I'm just a little bit too tired now. So don't expect a turnaround the rest of the tournament. I think most likely I'll continue to, slog along and then lose one more bad game. Oh yeah, I love the mittens command, Asios. Well done. Can you make a duck chess command as well? Like exclamation mark duck chess and then just duck off? Or is that a little bit too crude? All German duel was a draw. Yeah, it means that nobody's really running away with this tournament. I think 9.5 will be enough to share first place. So if I could somehow pull off 3 miracle wins, then could have a good result. Yeah, this is a good command as well. Better than duck off. The Frenchman with 3 names is also doing well. A lot of good players and 7 out of 8. But it's hard to believe that one of them will win 3 games in a row. Oh, Hikaru lost again? So he's out of it. He's probably tired, like has these long streams and then, the second title Tuesday is pretty tough. Like, I had a long break and I still suck, so it's not easy. Okay, gonna be right back. Yeah, the commands are just awesome. I don't even need to talk. You can just do all, command show. Probably need to keep getting new commands though. Because at some point people are gonna tire of it. Oh boy. Alcios is hitting the factory in the morning, so Alcios is off. Is Alcios really abandoning us? This is ever so slightly disappointing. Is Yukimeister gone as well? Do all my friends have normal jobs and they have their lives in order so that they go to sleep at this point so they don't have time to hang out in my chat with a bunch of degenerates? It's a bit sad. Looking forward to what I can say. Yeah, I am. It's gonna be really tough though. I mean, we've both got some of the highest rated players in the world, and also basically all the best youngsters in the world. So it's not, it's not easy. You're offended by me calling you guys degenerates as a group? No, you wouldn't be. Have I enjoyed streaming? Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. The narcissistic part of me just is being fed. What's that like? I somehow have a good tiebreak, by the way. So that's good. It probably means that I'll win the tournament if I win the rest. What's my favorite nickname Twitch chat has given me? Have they given me a lot of nicknames? I wasn't aware. Like anything that's not just based on my name. I don't know. Okay, we got Daniel Darda. He's a very strong young Belgian player. He plays the Trubowski, which sort of ensures that we'll get a complicated, interesting game. What do I do? I feel like I have to go d5 at some point. Might as well just do it immediately. Yeah, let's take bishop d6. So this, I mean, I made the move at g6 and move 2. That doesn't mean that I have to develop the bishop pair. Like, the move g6 is useful in connection with f5 anyway, so it's fine. I think I have this position or something very, very similar against Djurhus in the Norwegian Championship in 2006, in the penultimate round, in which I won what I thought at the time was at least a decent game as black. Generally here the position is equal, but there's plenty of scope for both players to try and outplay. Knight d5 I don't like a lot. Besides, isn't he running into a5? I think he just might be. Yeah, he was 1 year old. He probably doesn't remember that game. Maybe I should have gone c6 first. I don't know. Okay. So he doesn't go for it. I was really quite worried that he'd go b5 and sack the exchange. Like b5, bishop a3, rook a3, and then take on c7. Take that would have been super dangerous for me. Now I can go c6. And I understand his idea. If I take on b4, I take on a1. It's gonna go knight e5, and if bishop d6 back, he's got knight f7. He does have some annoying tactics here. Wait a sec. Should be a good solution here. Okay, so I'll take. Rook a8 is also a move, threatening bishop f7. Oh, damn it, he had bishop f7 immediately. That would have been a sick move. No, it didn't. Oh, yeah, I actually did. But now I'm just a pawn up. King g7, and, I consolidate. It's not easy to win, but I'm a pretty sound pawn up. I think I'll go b5. Why is he thinking so long now? Bishop d3. Guess I'll go queen f6. It's not that easy, actually. He's still got some hope. There you go, I'll chop this one off. Yeah, queen e7 I think is fine. e6, I go queen f6. Queen c3, I believe this should be pretty much winning. I'm sacrificing a pawn, but I'm getting a very dangerous pass here. I was thinking that queen c8 clinches it, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, let's do this instead. I have plenty of time. Just go h5 at some point. Ah, this move I missed. Now I cannot activate. Now I cannot activate his queen is really well placed there. It's hard for me to do anything at all. Now the position is probably a draw. But I'll try, of course. This was unnecessary. Okay, I'll go here. And then I'll go g5. Try for g4. I have to win the game, so there's no doubt that I have to play on here. Okay, I'll take. Check. Check. Queen c3. You can take the pawn on h4. I'm fine with that. This position may still be winning or close to it for me. Okay. Let's run. Oh my god! Oh my god! I actually lost it. Oh my god. Really? Really? I thought I was being so clever. And then I blundered and made into... Yeah, as I said... this is not my day. It wasn't easy to win still, though. Like, I can keep the pawn in a few ways. Like, here I can do this and then take. Still queen b4, he's fighting. Yeah, I mean, this should be winning. Oh my god. Ah, that was embarrassing. Nicht gut. Defended well though. Queen c3. No, wasn't so easy. So how's this? Okay, whatever. Well, okay, let's try and continue the tournament, because why not? But obviously any chances to do well have gone. What should I do? Go back to the rat? Yeah. Let's go for the modern instead. Or actually, let's play the hammer. This hammer's old bullet system. And castle. It's hammer time indeed. Can we get Magnus versus Hikaru battle for 20th place? Yeah, that would be awesome. Pull the bishop e2 now. This. I mean, considering that I played the hammer in the opening, this is a pretty good position. Can do this, take c5. Maybe I'll even go rook a8 first. Yeah, knight d4 is a decent move, but I'm completely fine now. Pawn on e5 could be strong, but it feels more likely to be weak at the moment. And now I'm attacking a bunch of pieces and getting a free pawn. If he takes, he has bishop e3. Guess I'll take with the bishop. Really depressing stream, not gonna lie. Have some energy, is just a suggestion. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any more suggestions, I'm happy to hear it. H4, stopping H5 and also getting a really nice square on the... Also, if you have any more, if you or anybody else have chess suggestions, like how I can improve my game, then I'm really happy to hear them. Try winning once in a while, yeah, indeed. Probably G3 now. Rook C2. Okay, come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. I mean, even I can see this tactic. Yeah. I think even the 1200s in the chat could notice this one. No? Deep stuff. Nice to win a game without, without ever actually feeling like I'm completely lost. Magnus cheating through 1200s in the chat. Yeah, indeed. My boy Darda is actually #1 now. Should play the hammer every game, with both white and black. I will play the hammer as white in the last game. I'll promise you that. I think he started that like 2004 or something. Masmos from Iran. Now leader with 8.5 out of 10. Who is that? Who wouldn't be #1 in a tournament where Magnus blunders made in 2? Yeah, exactly. Try to activate your pieces in the beginning of the game. No. It's not about suggestion. But you shouldn't take it as gospel. It's not param. No. Somebody else. Keep your time above your opponent. Yeah, indeed. Kramnik blundered mate in 1. No. I've blundered mate in 1 plenty of times myself. So it's alright. Do you not like background music? Yeah, I'm fine with it, but not playing it now. As I said, like my stream rating is extremely low, so it only makes sense that it's that your wishes are not being granted. I generally prefer though to listen to some music just on my headphones when I play, but I'm not listening to anything now. I don't even know why I have the headphones on. It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, maybe. Lenderman is at 9 out of 10. So I'd probably... I mean, if I'd won the previous game, I'd probably play him in the last round, and then I'd have a good chance. Alas. By the way... So... Uh, I haven't thought about it, but I did get a second black in a row now. So am I getting... Is this the 4 black games in 5 rounds again? Are they really just fucking with me when it comes to the colors? Once again? Not that it matters in terms of the score, but if anybody was under any illusions when it comes to these tournaments being rigged, I'm sure they've been shattered now. Arian says, yeah, Blue Flux, yes indeed. Or somebody with GMR and Tari. Truth be told, like, if I was organizing these tournaments, I would rig them. Rig him at least once in a while. Congrats on Rapid and Blitz championships. Thank you so much. I really I really appreciate it. Vår mann fra Lomdalen, kan det gå? Nope, not today. Problem with finishing the game early, I have to wait for a really long time. Maybe if I win the last round, I can get, I don't know, 12th place? Something like that. Would make me so happy. It's the max amount of en passants I made in a single game. I don't know, probably 2, would guess. Does anybody know what's the average amount of en passants in a game? In a like a classical 2700 plus level game. I mean, if you know that by heart, I would be really impressed. I'm just curious. What elo do I think that chat is at? I mean, average 1200. You gotta understand though that when I say 1200, then I mean that's just a generic term for anything from 200 to 1500 or something. Or maybe even a little bit more. Oh, I'm paired up against Joby. I think he's gonna be hit with 1H4, isn't he? Okay, let's try and get a swindle in the last round. You know. One time for the boys. So we get a pawn off. Obviously now G6 can be met by H5. He doesn't care, he just plays normal chess. But now H4 is simply a useful move. Let's go rook E1, A3. Oh, this is just a good attacking move. Like I've been getting my best positions today with 1H4. There's no doubt about that. She's really inviting me to play d5. Not sure it gives anything though. Should we go queen d3? Why not? Aiming for bishop e1. I can also do this later. I don't understand h6. Oh, he's meeting bishop f4, bishop d6. That's his point. Okay, now I understand. Yeah, this is a good plan. This is actually a very good plan. Yeah, now he's intending knight e7, so I kind of have to act quickly. That's why I'm going knight e4. He takes. I take. Then if knight a5, well, that I didn't see. And I have to go gf probably. Bishop d2 and then bishop c3 maybe. Rook d8. I could also go d5 immediately, but I feel like this. Yeah, but now I can take and go d5 and then probably a bit better. Also taking rook e4 is not impossible. Should probably go rook e4 actually. Yeah. Okay, d5 is going to go e5, I believe. If he takes bishop d5, I'm just clearly better with the two bishops. So e5, rook e1. But now I get f4, I think. Knight c5, and I think I'm super happy to sack the exchange. I mean, these bishops are super strong as well as this pawn pair. I think I'm just much better. Rook c8, yeah, he's trying to... This move is a little bit more annoying than I thought. Wait a sec. So bishop c4, he can still sack. Okay, so I have to go f4 and sack bishop a3, king f2. I had to go there so there's no this, which he would have had in the case of king g2. I should still be doing well here though. This move feels just a tad slow to me. b5, now go d6. I feel like it's just losing the thread a little bit. So first of all I got bishop a5. I also got e6, bishop d6, maybe that's not so clear. So I think I'll do this. And if bishop b2 I would just take, but also here, yeah, I should just be winning. I'll go h5. Try and just free up some passed pawns. Yeah, I guess this is a decent try, but shouldn't help him much. These pawns are just too strong, and my bishop is also good. Yeah, I had to do this, but this is pretty hopeless. Just take rook b7. d1, d3, take b5 next. Pretty easy. And now we just push this pawn. Wait a sec. King e4, I'm allowing king g6, so I should not do that. So let's go here, and now he just has no squares for his pieces. b6, I'm covering this one. And that's the end of the game. Okay, I think I finished with a decent, or at least half decent game. I'm not unhappy with this one. Is he playing till mate? Maybe he is. It's fine by me. King c5. I would guess mate in 5. That's, or thereabouts. He has h5, which delays it a little bit. But that's okay. Yeah, I believe that last game was alright. Okay, so what's the story here? Blue Bum won the last game, so he ended up with 9.5. And then Lenderman. Who's he playing? Is he playing Colors? Oh, so Colors is also gonna get to 9.5. So yeah, if I'd won the game against Darda, I would have had a good chance. And this Masmus, who is this? Ah, Musadagpur. Yeah, he's a good player. And now watching Masmus, no. Crazy tournament, you know? Not a lot of super familiar names among the very top finishers. Oh, poor Darda, he doesn't even get any more points than I did. That's unfortunate. Hikaru got 8 out of 11, yeah. He suffered. We both suffered quite a bit. Jeffrey and Martinez got 9, which is a good score. But Blue Bum has become pretty good at Blitz. I have some respect for him. So Keimer fell off a bit, but nevertheless we got 2 Germans at the top. Let's just see who won it at the end. Are there any games? Who cares? Not at the top at the very least. We're just waiting to see if I get 9th or 10th or 12th. No, it's very important for the for the all-time score in Title Tuesdays. I finished on a high note though. I'm happy about that. That I actually played okay in the last round. And that I beat a good player. All that doesn't matter, Hikaru is number 1. Yeah, I think he is. I think he is number 1 in having the most medals in World Rapid and Blitz Championship without ever having won the gold medal. So it's not bad. Number 7. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Who should I raid? I'm gonna raid somebody now. Who should I raid? Is Hikaru still streaming? Should I raid him? I mean, not gonna play mittens. I should raid a professional streamer, no? By the way, huge congrats to Callers. Like, I'm proud to have been absolutely crushed by the eventual tournament winner. Is Gotham Chess streaming? Let me check. Yeah, he is streaming. Okay, I'm gonna rate him then. He thinks I hate him, so that's a little bit funny. Why can't I? Why am I somehow not logged in? This is fucked up. Slash raid Gotham Chess. I have to log in? But I'm already logged in. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, this is taking some time. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, bye.